Welcome to Campus Close-Up. I'm your host, Stacey Edds-Ellis. Today, we are at Western Kentucky University's regional campus here in Owensboro. Most of you may know this as WKUO. And with me today is the Regional Chancellor, Dr. Gene Tice. Gene, thank you for joining us today on the show.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to visit with
Absolutely.
you and talk with you a little bit.
Great. Many of our Owensboro Community and Technical College students, this is the door of opportunity to them to complete a bachelor's degree. So today we're here to talk with you and some of your staff about the support and the services and the opportunities available here in Owensboro for students who want to complete a bachelor's degree close to home. So could you tell me a little bit about the mission or the history of how WKUO got started in Owensboro?
Well, actually, WKUO started the Owensboro camp. Well, really can't say the Owensboro campus, but we started in 1969, and we have taught in every location, I think, in Owensboro. Up until about 2005, we moved into the space made available to us at Owensboro Community and Technical College, and that really kind of cemented the partnership that we have with the community college. In 2010, we moved into this brand new facility that we have. We're really excited to finally have a home, because we have not had a home until this particular building was built. And now, as you have said, our mission is to provide an opportunity for students, whether they be community college transfer or adult students that work in the community or live in the community and are short of finishing a bachelor's degree, they can come here. We provide an option for them that they've not had prior to that.
Right.
And so basically what we're doing is we provide the last 2 years of a higher education degree, college degree, and through our partnership with Owensboro Community and Technical College, they provide the first 2 years, then we provide the last 2 years, and you can therefore get a bachelor's degree right here on your own schedule, a very economical model. We also offer graduate programs. We've got about 21 graduate degrees that you can get through our classes here. One that I'm particularly proud of is our program for professional or executive MBA program. For those who are working and have about 5 to 6 years work experience, they can get a professional MBA degree right here in Owensboro. So we're providing a lot of options, trying to meet the educational needs of this community.
Sure. Having commuted to Western and Bowling Green, while working on my graduate studies, I can appreciate the convenience of having this in your backyard.
And I think that point is another reason that the WKU has reached out to this community. We realize that some students, and the average age of our students here is 31 years of age, they've got responsibilities in this community, family, job, social commitments that they have to make. They can't drive to the Bowling Green campus. Therefore, that's why we have reached out, and we think there's a lot of opportunity to grow in this community, and we want to serve this community.
Good. Thank you. Well, we are going to check out your campus today and meet a few of your great staff that I know are so student-focused, and we appreciate you letting us come in and get to know everyone and show everybody what WKUO is about.
Again, we're glad to have you here.
You.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you.
Tice. Now we're here with Ashley Source, who's an academic advisor for WKUO. Welcome, Ashley.
Hi, thanks for having us.
You're welcome. We're excited to learn about what opportunities are available for students from Owensboro Community and Technical College in particular who are looking to transfer. So first things first, when I'm a student, I'm thinking about when do I go talk to an advisor, and in particular maybe a WKUO advisor, so I can plan out that 4-year pathway to a bachelor degree.
Exactly. It's never too early to meet with an advisor. We recommend first semester students, even high school students, come meet with us. Or if students are ready to transfer, then it's their last semester, just as soon as they can get in here, to sit down with an advisor and kind of map out their plan. We are strictly a transfer campus, so we only offer 300 and 400 level classes.
Okay.
So our programs are going to require 100 and 200 level classes that are only available at the community college. So
Great.
we're going to want to build those into the OCTC degree plans.
Sure. And that
Yeah.
is what makes such a perfect partnership, because
Exactly.
that's what we do well, and then
Yes.
you all do the other side well. And for those who don't know, we're literally across the road from each other.
Exactly.
So you don't have to go far to get the advice you need to get started at OCTC or to continue on at WKUO. But you're on campus quite a bit.
I am. You can see a WKUO advisor any day of the week here, but I actually advise through Track Central over at OCTC once a week.
Okay.
And David Powers, our career counselor, is going to join me in the fall, and he's going to be here or be in Track Central every once a week too.
Great. So are there any particular days to look for you at OCTC's campus, or is
I
it?
alternate Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
So I try and hit the
Great.
Monday, Wednesday students and the Tuesday, Thursday
Good deal.
students.
So we'll encourage people to contact the Track Center to get the schedule so they
Exactly.
can get on rotation. What programs and degrees from OCTC transfer over to WKU?
We accept all credit from OCTC. The Associate of Arts and the Associate of Science degree plan actually transfer as general education. So
Okay.
they would not have any lower level requirements. They would need to take literature, foreign language, or anything like that once they transferred to WKU. But Associate of Applied Science students can also transfer. We work closely with those students in helping them take the extra courses they need to be Gen Ed certified also.
Okay.
And we have 2+2 degree plans that work well with those applied science students also.
Great. So pretty seamless pathway,
Yes.
needless to say. And we always appreciate you all working hand in hand with us to provide those opportunities to students. What transfer services are available to students besides your great academic advising?
Yes.
What other services of support are available?
Well, I recommend any student at OCTC that is interested in transfer to go see someone in Track Central.
Okay.
Katie Ballard and Mary Kinney are excellent
Okay.
and are great with the transfer process, whether they're coming to WKU or any other school.
Sure.
They can help with that transfer process. And we also have WKU specific degree plans on OCTC's website.
Okay.
So we have AA and AS plans with our prerequisites built into those
Great.
plans for our 24 degrees that we have here.
Good deal. Well, we hope we'll be sending a lot of folks your way, Ashley, or that you'll be seen on our campus to talk about WKUO.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joining us next is Hannah King, who is an academic advisor here at WKUO. Hannah, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much.
You're going to tell us a little bit about Joint Admission Program.
Yes.
So give us the lowdown on Joint Admissions. Why would a student be interested in that, and what is it?
Well, Joint Admissions is an opportunity for a student to be admitted to both their community college and WKU.
Okay.
It provides a seamless transition for the student from the community college to WKU, and it allows them joint advising opportunities between their college and WKU. It also allows them opportunities to access the things that WKU provides their students,
Sure.
such as student activity opportunities. It provides them access to student organizations, but most importantly, it allows them that one-on-one connection with an academic advisor at WKU. So that way the transition is smoother, but also so that way their academics, they're able to progress more effectively and they're able to progress more efficiently.
Okay, so for some students, they think, okay, I'm going to enroll in OCTC and then get done with that, and then I'm going to go over to WKUO and enroll there. But this is actually a simultaneous process, so it can happen at the same time, and you can be both an OCTC student and a WKUO student.
We do it through the actual advising process.
Okay.
The student actually takes all of their classes at OCTC and then takes all of their classes at WKUO, but the advising happens at the same time.
Okay.
So that way they're not siloed entirely at OCTC
Sure.
and then entirely at WKUO. They actually get to be a WKU student early, but
Sure.
they're doing it so that way we make sure they're taking all their classes. They get information on the prereqs they need to take
Right.
early. We make sure that they're taking everything in sequence so that way they don't take 2 years and then come over to us and go, oh wait, now I got to go back and take things.
Sure.
We make sure that they get all the classes they need in the time frame they need them. They don't take any extra hours. That's one thing that we want to make sure the student is maximizing their time.
Sure.
They're maximizing their money. They're maximizing the things that they're doing. We're working with them. We're working with their academic advisor at OCTC. We're making sure we're doing what is the best thing for that student.
That's great.
And we're giving them access to everything that WKU provides. So we're making sure they're a part of that culture. They're a part of what's
Sure.
going on here. They're getting our career advising. They're going ahead and they're getting access to the library, access to the computer lab. They're getting access to the fun things that we have going on campus.
Sure.
So they get access to everything that our WKU students get.
Great.
They're getting things like they get their application fee waived. They go ahead and they get access to our transfer scholarship. They get a lot of those great opportunities, but they're getting that while they're still an OCTC student.
That's great. So really the best of both worlds, and obviously a seamless transition when you're
Exactly.
already a WKUO student.
Exactly.
So if a student is interested in this, where do they go to learn more?
Really, the best place to go is Track Central at
Okay.
OCTC. It's at Transfer Center.
Right.
We have an academic advisor that's there once a week, so go ahead and go there to ask questions. You can ask the staff at Track Central. Come over to our office. You're welcome to call our phone number, which
Okay.
is 684-9797. Give us a call and talk to any of our academic advisors about that. Or check out our website, which is just wku.edu/Owensboro.
Right.
That's our main website. Check out there for more information and let you know about the program, or just come over and see us. We're always happy to have a student walk in the door and ask about the program.
Thank you. Such great
You're so
information
welcome.
and such a wonderful opportunity for our students.
Thank you so much for the chance.
Thanks, Hannah. David, you focus on career and workforce development here at WKUO.
Yes.
It's a very important topic to students because as they complete their bachelor's degree or even while they're working, toward that degree, the goal of having a job, a future career is always in the front of their mind. So
Absolutely.
tell us a little bit about what career services are offered to WKUO students.
Well, I think that's a great point to start with. The fact that our students, it's important, I think, for folks to understand, as you know, our students here are taking upper level classes. They're your
Right.
300 and 400 level students.
Sure.
And those students tend to be a little older. I think the average age of our student is in their early 30s. So they're very practical, and they want to know, how a major is going to lead to a job,
Sure.
what job it might lead to, and can they get a job in the Owensboro area in that major. So we do a lot of work on the front end as they come in and helping them find direction. We think it's really important that they have an internship or some sort of experiential learning activity attached to their major. It's our goal to attach an internship to every program, every major that we have. So internships are a big focus for us. Learning those practical skills, soft skills, management skills are very important to us. We try to address that in a number of ways through our Dynamic Leadership Institute, as I said, through internship placement. We also do, obviously, what your traditional career services office would offer, resume assistance, mock interviews, whether that be a panel interview, telephone interview. There's so many different types of mediums these days that you'll see an interview
Right.
or different formats. So we try to prepare our students for anything they might see in the working world.
So for a student who's interested in, be it a job posting that you know about or an internship, where do they go to find that information?
That's an excellent question. We again, because our students are here primarily in the evening, it's challenging. It's challenging contacting them. Being a commuter campus, obviously, that is challenging as well. So we try to get those postings out through, we found social media is very effective. We have nearly 2,500 followers or so on our Facebook page, so we'll post them on Facebook. We'll post them on Twitter. We also have a career blog that we'll utilize. And of course, WKU has an internal job search engine called Top Jobs, so jobs will be posted on Top Jobs as well. If I find specific internship positions or careers that I might think would fit a specific major, I'll also send targeted emails and email blasts to those students by major.
Great.
So we hope that it's hard for them to miss those opportunities.
Sure. Well, another wonderful service that you guys offer them and preparing them for career, getting them internship and work experience so they're ready for that next step. And we commend you guys for the great job that you do.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Susan, you're in charge of student support services here as the student support services coordinator. So tell us a little bit about the support services that are available to students to help them succeed here at WKUO.
Okay. With our population, median age being 32 years of age, working, parents, those kinds of things, we try to make sure that we set up any support services that are geared toward academics mostly, such as tutoring. We have tutoring here available. We have online tutoring resources from Bowling Green that we're able to Adobe Connect or IVSN on the student's request.
Okay.
So we try to have those types of services readily in place for our students.
Great. And I know sometimes, of course, students are intimidated of research, databases, computer technologies. What type of services do you all provide to help them kind of overcome those fears or be successful using the tools that you all have available?
Sure. With regard to the research and database, as you mentioned, things like the JSTOR and EBSCO, they're not familiar with, so we have a faculty member that runs our library as well as her assistant that can do seminars, one-on-one workshops, go into the classroom, teach those kinds of things so those students are ready and able to do those research papers, those kinds of things. The computer labs that we have here on campus, we also staff those with computer technicians that will help students navigate through TopNet, Blackboard, getting into their email for the first time, just trying to navigate the different things that they may need for their classes to again continue their success here at WKU.
Susan, when it comes to financial aid, are students required to go to the Western's main campus in Bowling Green to find out what they're eligible for, or if they have questions about it, or is that a service that's available here in Owensboro?
Actually, we're fortunate enough to have Ivana Clay, who is our financial aid counselor here on campus, Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays in the fall and spring semesters. She's able to guide students through the financial aid process. Additionally, she is also able to identify students with scholarships that we offer here just for WKU Owensboro students. When they make the appointment, she is able to make sure that everything is put into place, like consortium agreements, those kinds of things that are important to trigger that financial aid so they can register for classes.
Okay.
So they can do that all here in Owensboro.
That's great. Is there also scholarships that are specific to WKUO or to Western that students need to be aware of who are interested in being a student here?
Absolutely. We have a plethora of scholarships. Our scholarships are on our WKU Owensboro website, and they can be, you can download the application, you can snail mail that in to us, so we'll have the original signature, those kinds of things. But we do have a scholarship that we actually partner with OCTC also has, is the Badgett Scholarship, and those are for the Hancock County high school graduates, as well as graduate degree applications they can fill out for the Badgett. We have the Noon, the Willis, and the Optimist that are specific to WKU Owensboro.
Okay.
But again, you can look on our website, WKU Owensboro, and look under scholarships and see all of those listed.
Great, okay. And a subject near and dear to my heart, active military and veterans. And you all take great pride as a university in providing services to those students. So tell me a little bit more about, for a veteran or someone who's even in active military in our area, what support do they have here at WKUO?
Sure. Again, very near and dear to my heart as well. Veterans, the least that we can do as a university is acknowledge the service that they've given to our country and protected the citizens. And one of the things that we really work hard on is making sure that those veterans or active military, any of the service they are doing while in the field or courses they take, we try to work with their transcript that they bring in to us to give them college credit at WKU. Another facet that we work on here is textbooks for troops, and that's an application process, very simple, one page. But if all the benefits don't cover, the educational benefits are not covered by the veterans service, then textbooks for troops are textbooks that can be checked out through our bookstore for free. We just ask that they are returned in the way that we receive them.
Sure.
And they have them for the semester.
Great.
So they're not charged for that. We're also the only yellow ribbon school in the state of Kentucky. So
That's
it recognizes.
awesome. It's an honor for Western, and we're lucky to have that same process and enthusiasm here in Owensboro.
Right, right.
What about students who may need a special accommodation of some sort? How do they go about learning what accommodations can be made, what supports are available to them?
Okay. I serve in that capacity as
Okay.
well, so I work very closely with the Students with Disabilities Department in Bowling Green. Again, I am that conduit for if a student transfers in or comes even from OCTC, usually they will make contact with me about accommodations that they may already have in place at their two-year institution, and we carry those forward here. I will collect that information. I will make sure that that information is sent to the Bowling Green campus, and then I'll follow through here with that student, whatever the accommodation is, and that faculty member. So it's a seamless continuation.
And you also do some testing as well.
Right. Cindy Wedding is our point person for testing at this campus. Proctored tests, so a student may have a class that's either online or hybrid, or complete face-to-face. And if they miss an exam or they need to take an exam that's proctored, we have the facility here to do that. And we actually serve students that are not even students at WKU. They may be from anywhere in the nation that are coming through town or close by and they need to take an exam, and we offer that service to them as well.
Great, great. And I also know you all have a bookstore here on campus, so it's really a one-stop shop for students here in Owensboro. There's not many reasons a student would have to drive to Bowling Green to get the student support services they need to be successful here on campus.
Sure. We are very fortunate to have our own bookstore, and the hours are when the students are here, evening, in fall and spring. We have abbreviated summer hours, but they can do everything from just bring in their syllabus. The bookstore folks will work with them, pull those books or order those books from Bowling Green, so there's no standing in line or any of that kind of thing. They can come here and pick it up, as well as graduation. So if they have their graduation gown, they can have that delivered here and everything be taken care of here. Supplies are here. They do house our textbooks for troops, so they are a hub for that. And anything that you can do in Bowling Green, you can do right here in Owensboro.
That's great. I know just today I've learned so much, and WKUO is such a great resource for not only our community, but in particular Owensboro Community and Technical College students to be able to transfer over literally across the road and complete a bachelor's degree. So we thank you all for receiving our students and continuing that great student support that we hope they had the experience with at Owensboro. So thank you for being here today, and thanks to all of your coworkers and to Dr. Tice for sharing information with us about WKUO.
And we absolutely appreciate the partnership with OCTC.
Thanks, Susan.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the WKUO campus. The purpose of our campus here is to provide bachelor degree programs that support the economic and workforce development needs of the Owensboro area. Our campus is an upper division campus, which means we teach classes for juniors, seniors, and graduate students, serving mainly adult learners, transfer students, and community college graduates. Through our new joint admissions agreement we have with Owensboro, Henderson, and Madisonville Community College, we now can advise students of the community college to a 4-year program that they can complete right here on this campus. Employers have told us that leadership skills are very important in our graduates. So in order to meet that need, we have brought 2 new programs from the Bowling Green campus. One is the Dynamic Leadership Institute, and we have had over 200 students that have taken advantage of that program this year. And we have a new certificate in leadership studies. Our campus offers 25 bachelor degree programs and 17 graduate programs that can be completed here on this campus. We have over 70 faculty who teach face-to-face, IVS, and online classes to the 1,200 students that are currently enrolled in our program.
Brescia University is very proud to be part of a community that puts such a high premium on higher education. For the size of our population, Greater Owensboro is uniquely positioned with 4 institutions of higher learning. We are also unique in that our institutions are willing to work together and collaborate in very positive ways in the important work of education. This collaborative environment provides access to citizens of all ages to receive the education they want and need. At Brescia, we've designed our educational experience around 4 characteristics: respect for the sacred, devotion to learning, commitment to growth and virtue, and promotion of servant leadership. As such, we strive to create an educational liberal arts environment in which faith and reason can meet, in which the individuality of our students is fostered with customized and innovative instruction, directed not only to the development of the mind, but also moral character, and an environment in which leadership is fostered after the example of Christ, who washed his disciples' feet. The Brescia difference is experienced by our students in two formats, on ground and online. In both instances, we seek to meet the educational needs of our community by graduating highly skilled men and women prepared for fulfilling careers in the spirit of service, working as healthcare providers, teachers, accountants, business people, politicians, and social workers. As a downtown institution, we at Brescia are excited to see the changes that are occurring in our neighborhood. We look forward to continue to make our own contribution to the life and vitality of downtown.
From its founding in 1858 in Millersburg through 61 years in Owensboro, Kentucky Wesleyan College students have been improving communities in Kentucky and around the world for generations. You'll find graduates of the Wesleyan Science Program making a difference as far away as an operating room in Asia and as near as a dental office across the street from our campus. Our graduates have joined the fight against cancer at the James Graham Brown Cancer Center here in Owensboro. We're curing childhood diseases at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and we're helping Owensboro lead the world in plant-made pharmaceuticals at Kentucky Bioprocessing. We believe in the power of the arts as the heart of community life, and we value our theater arts partnership with River Park, Brescia, and OCTC. Our 47-voice Kentucky Wesleyan singers and selective 25-voice chamber singers are captivating audiences throughout the Southeast. They began a new Owensboro tradition with the Festival of Lessons and Carols in December. And stay tuned, Wesleyan's Performing Arts program adds a full band this fall. Our students participate in service learning opportunities throughout the community. You'll find them raising awareness of cyberbullying at Girls Incorporated, serving meals at St. Benedict's Homeless Shelter, encouraging exercise with seniors at Roosevelt House, and tutoring elementary students at area schools. They've even copyrighted their own game, Bingo Size, to encourage fitness. More than 40% of our graduates are first-generation college students, and many would not enroll or graduate without the attraction of a small campus environment in a vibrant, beautiful, safe, and progressive city. We can't imagine Kentucky Wesleyan without Owensboro, and we can't imagine Owensboro without Kentucky Wesleyan.
Greater Owensboro is not just a place or a slogan. Greater Owensboro is all of us working together to build a brighter future. Our partnerships with Brescia, KWC, and WKUO are a driving force in increasing the baccalaureate attainment for our region, which will pay future dividends for us all. The Joint Theater Arts program with Brescia and KWC is a great example of maximizing our resources to the benefit of students. They just put on a great production of Godspell, and hopefully some of you got a chance to see it. We also have multiple 2+2 transfer degree options with Brescia and WKUO. Our career programs have trained today's technicians and are graduating the skilled workforce of tomorrow, whether it be through registered nursing or machine tools specialists. Our joint admissions agreement and the sense of cooperation towards our partnership with WKUO is vital to all of us achieving our goals. Our Workforce Solutions Division, the largest in the KCTCS system, partners with local businesses to enhance training and workforce readiness. They work closely with economic development and are a driving force to help augment the local economy. Workforce Solutions is there from basic GED and ESL skills to national career readiness training and through highly customized, just-in-time training at a company site. We strive to serve students, serve the local community, and serve business and industry. And we can do this through innovative and responsive projects and programs.
Greater Owensboro is not a place, it's an ideal. It's our commitment to you.
Not just a place, it's a culture.
Greater Owensboro is more than a place, it's a quality of life.
Greater Owensboro is not just our chamber's slogan, it's not just a geographical place. Greater Owensboro is our future, and I'm proud to say Greater Owensboro is home.
Maybe you need confidence, maybe you need to learn. Maybe it's a GED you need to earn. maybe want to study for college too. So what can Skill Train help you do? No matter who you are, what you're striving for, call us 686-4454, 686-4454.